Hi guys, welcome to week 5 of remote learning. To mix things up a bit this week, we're going to do some 3D CAD. We're going to do it with a piece of software that runs completely in the internet on a browser. And the reason we're doing that is not all of you have the same type of computer at home, not all of you have PCs, but this in theory should work on a PC, on a Mac. It should also work on a tablet or a phone, although I wouldn't recommend it on a phone just because the screen's very small and you'll find it difficult to click and move things. But if you have a phone that you can somehow link up a wireless mouse and a keyboard to, or the same with a tablet, and project it on your TV at home or something, then you could do it that way. But best off on a PC or a Mac or a tablet, okay? So it's a 3D CAD bit of software. Your challenge today is going to be two things. You're going to start by following the tutorials that are built into it. That will help you with the basics, like how to move the view around and zoom in and out and line things up and move them around. I'm not going to do that. There are tutorials I'll show you how to get in just a second. But after you've done the tutorials, because they'll only take you 10 minutes, your challenge is going to be to make something like this. Just a block or a shape that says, "Hey sir, I did it," and then your name on it. And the reason I'm getting you to do that is your work gets saved under my account, so I can see everybody in the whole year group and check that you guys have done the tasks. So please give it your best shot. Anyway, how do you get into the program? Right, well, actually, before we do that, I should say, by the way, we're going to do a few weeks worth of learning on this, teaching you guys some basic skills, because it's a really helpful software package to use later down the line in the year that you're in, and also if you pick a technology option. But after maybe 2 or 3 weeks practicing different skills, we're going to do a challenge with this. We're going to set you a task to design something. We haven't decided what yet. And then as a department, all the teachers are going to review the best ideas, and we're going to potentially 3D print at school the winning ones, okay? So there's a little bit of a trophy there to go, a little bit of a design activity. And depending how long lockdown lasts, we may post your winning entry out to you as well in the mail if we can 3D print it. So that's where we're going with this. Anyway, how do you get on it, Mr. Winter? Well, go to your email. In fact, I'm just going to sign out quickly before I do that. Okay, so go to your email and you should have an email from me that says "do not delete." So I hope you didn't delete it. And it says TinkerCAD logon. And in there will be a link you click, which will take you to your class area, and a very important thing here called your nickname. Okay, so start by clicking the link, and that should open in the browser, like so. And then you need to click this button called Join with Nickname. Okay, the next thing you do is you go back to your email and carefully, so you're not getting any extra spaces or anything, highlight your name, right click copy, and then go back to TinkerCAD's website and right click paste in your email and click "that's me." That should take you in. Okay, when it does, you'll be greeted with a screen like this. Now yours won't have any designs to start with. That's the one I showed you earlier that I made. And all I want you to do to start with is follow the inbuilt tutorials. So you go up here to this one that says Learn, and you'll see it has 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually, if we click See All, a whole bunch of different starters, but it will take you through them automatically. So click on the first one called Place It. Now, I'm not going to sit here and record me doing the already recorded tutorials, but I'm just going to show you where to find the information. It tells you on the left-hand side here where my mouse is what to do. Right, see the orange shape, find the box shape, left click and drag the box shape into the hint. Okay, here's a box. Click, drag it in. All right, follow the instructions. When you've done what you think it's asking you to, you click next and you work your way through them, okay? Click done, there'll be another one, click done, click done, click done, until you've done all of those 7 initial tutorials it showed you, okay? You'll know when you're at the end of it because there won't be any more. That will teach you how to do things like spin your view around, zoom in and out, move things in, change shapes, combine them together. It'll teach you all the very basic facts, okay? So go ahead and do that now. When you have done all the built-in tutorials, unpause this video that I'm talking to you on, and I'm now going to show you how to make the piece of work today that is going to prove that you've actually done something in TinkerCAD. Okay, so please watch those tutorials first. Once you've done them, now you can move on to the next bit. Okay, if you need to, click this TinkerCAD bit to take you back to your dashboard, the little logo up there. And I want you guys to click Create New Design. And that should open a brand new blank page. And to make your name plaque to prove you've done it, I'd recommend choosing a box. So I'm going to drag one out. I'm going to use the sliders like it showed you in the tutorials to make a sort of roughly sized plate. I'm not too bothered about it being a particular size. Then I'm going to go and get the text tool. You might have to scroll down a bit. And we're going to write this on 3 lines. So I'm going to write, we've dragged it out there, I'm going to put in here. So you have to click and press backspace. So I'm going to call it, say, hi, sir. While I'm there, I'm going to check this box and turn it into a hole because we're going to cut this out. And now what I'm going to do is rotate my view around. I'm going to drag this up to here. Now we can't see it at the moment, so I'm going to drag the up arrow until it's just sticking up above the work a little bit like that. Okay, so I've got hi sir. I'm going to get another text box now because I want it on a different line. I'm going to change this one to I did it. We want it to be a hole again. Okay, and I'm going to drag it into place. Drag the arrow. You can probably hear my youngest child screaming in the background. Sorry about that. I did it. It's because his daddy's in here recording videos for you guys and he should be spending time with him on a Sunday. Right, and then the final one, the most important one. So drag another text box out and in this one put your name, okay? So I'm going to say Joe Blogs because, you know, make it a hole. Drag it into place as well. Okay, remembering to adjust your view and then click that cone arrow to bring it up, just proud of the surface. And now the magic happens. At the moment, that's not quite finished. You know, make it look nice, get your writing lined up easy. What we're going to do now is select all of it by dragging a box, clicking and holding the mouse. And we're going to click this one up here called Group. Now, if you were following the tutorials, you'll know that Group, if you group solids and holes, then the ones that are set as holes will get cut out of the solid ones. So all of those grey bits should get cut out of our block when we click Group. Now you have to click off it and it takes a little while to catch up. There we go. Okay, so if you look, we can zoom in, we can see we have indeed cut that text out of it. Now that's pretty cool. If we wanted, we could send that to the laser cutter or the 3D printer at school. It's a little bit lame and boring, but it proves you did the task, okay? What I do now, we're going to save it. So if you click on this up here, it says change name. You'll see it gives everyone's project a weird name of its own, but change it to your name. And then click the TinkerCAD picture, and that is done. That is saved. And that is you done for today. Okay, congratulations on that. I will be able to see everybody, because I get a special view as a teacher. I can see everyone in the class and see everyone's work, so I'll be able to see very quickly who completed today's lesson. We will have another challenge next week, which will be a bit more advanced. So tune in for week 2's learning, or technically week 6, okay? And then there'll be more after that. But for now, that's all you need to do. Yeah, well done, congratulations. And listen, I encourage you to play with this program. There's loads and loads of tutorials on the web. You can do lots and lots of really cool things with it. Some of the pre-built models, there's like a Minecraft mode, there's a Lego mode, there's a dinosaur skeleton that you can make all the bits of the skeleton, combine them to make your own dinosaur. There's loads of cool things built in. All right, so have a play in the meantime, but that's all you need to do as the minimum for today. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing how you get on. Okay, if you make anything cool, by the way, that you're really proud of, ping me an email or ping your teacher an email and show us a screenshot. As I said, we're building up to a competition. Looking forward to what you creative lot can come up with. All right, bye for now.